Right, it's mullein time. It's that time of year when the mullein, Verbascum mullein, comes into flower. Biannual plant, lovely soft leaves, throws up these beautiful yellow spires, which will then seed, and then the plant will die off at the size of that one. So this is the time of year that I start gathering it. The leaves are beautifully soft. It's also known as a toilet paper plant, and I'm going to make a start by gathering a few leaves and hanging them up to dry. I'm not going to strip the plants completely because I would like to get some seeds off them as well. So I'm going to gather up some leaves and then put them up to dry. Right, I've got some bunches of mullein leaves hanging up to dry, and once they're paper dry, which does take some time because they're quite big sort of softy leaves. I mean, these have been up there a couple of days now. Then I crumble them up and they go into my jar here, or I'll start a new jar, so I always use the oldest first. And I use the mullein in little, sometimes I've been using these little tea bags, which are biodegradable. You fill them yourself, tie them up, put whatever you want in them. But I'm actually trying out these little silicone tea bags now, refillable. You take the bottom off, fill it, put the bottom on, steep it in your boiling water, and then when you're done with it, you can empty it and reuse it. So I've been trying out that a few times and it's been really, really good. I have at least a couple of cups of mullein tea, or a tea with mullein in, a day, and I find it helps with my breathing. 10 years ago I was diagnosed with COPD. Since I've been taking the mullein tea, which has now been 2 years, I'm completely medication free now, and my lung function tests have been really good. I'm not saying it works for everybody, but it is very, very good for people with lung conditions, asthma, breathlessness. If you've got colds, flu, and you're all congested, mullein tea is very, very good for that. Some people smoke it, but I don't see that smoking it and taking the smoke into your lungs can help. And some people use the leaves, they'll roll them up into smudge sticks, sometimes adding sage or whatever. They're tied off, left to dry, and then they're burnt sort of in the room, a bit like a joss stick type thing. So there we have it, mullein, Verbascum mullein.